So when it comes to GameStop, you guys know GameStop does a lot of questionable business practices. Sometimes they do good business practices and sometimes they do bad business practices, but as a whole, GameStop seems to not know what they're doing when it comes to their company. And with games going more digital, and one day digital distribution will be the future of gaming without a doubt, it really does seem like it's doom and gloom for GameStop. I know there's so many videos out there for doom and gloom for GameStop, but it really does seem like with everything GameStop is doing, you can really see that they are struggling financially. And then on top of that, they did recently lost a lot of money towards their company. So you can see GameStop is not in good financial standing. So let's discuss what GameStop is up to right now in this video. So you guys know GameStop does have a pro membership, and the greatest thing about GameStop's pro membership is the fact that you get 10% on every single used game in the store, and that adds up over time, and overall that's kind of a good deal. I wouldn't say it's flat out amazing, but overall it's a very solid deal from GameStop. I think the pro membership as it sits right now is $15 a year, and like I said, you do get 10% off of all used games, so that's flat out pretty good in my opinion. But now it looks like GameStop is doing something flat out that just does not make sense for the company, and flat out just does not make sense for consumers. Ultimately, it hurts consumers as a whole, and it really makes people think to why they would want to buy a pro membership in the future. So as of right now, they are just testing out this new pro membership plan. So basically, this new pro membership plan I think is in already some stores across the nation, but basically what it pertains to is they are going to be bumping up the fee that the pro membership is going to cost. So right now, like I said, it is $15. They are bumping it up $5 more. So now a yearly subscription to the pro membership is going to be flat out $20 instead of $15. That might not seem too high. They're only raising it by $5. But here's the thing that really kills the membership altogether is the fact that they are going to be removing that 10% discount you get on all used games. And what they're basically going to be doing now is you're going to be getting a voucher each and every month for $5 in store, and you can use it on whatever you want, whether it's new games or whether it's used games, or I think even accessories, or pretty much anything in the store. But I have some bad news for you. Unfortunately, if you look at how much 10% off each individual game is or accessory, or how much this $5 voucher each and every month you get is actually a bad deal. It does not stack up to add to be overall that great, and for most people, they're not going to want to pay for the brand new pro membership if they have to pay $5 more a year for this membership. And then on top of that, they are losing this 10% discount on all used stuff, and now it's pretty much going to be this $5 voucher you get each and every month. And the one thing that really kills it when it comes to this new pro membership that's going to be much more expensive, $5 more, is the fact that you have to take in consideration that these $5 vouchers that you do get every single month do not stack, unfortunately. So let's say you do not go into the store this month. Unfortunately, that $5 is just lost forever. So you can see it's just flat out not a bad deal. I know why GameStop is doing it. They're raising the price of the pro membership because they're really in a hurting way right now, and they really need to try to bandage the wounds when it comes to their company. Like I said, they lost so much money in the recent years and things like that, that it makes sense that they would want to raise the price but not give as much out for return, because they don't want to give out that 10% anymore, because 10% is actually losing them money in the long run, since they lost so much money when it comes to their company. So I can see why they're doing that. But like I said, they really want people to come into the store. That's mainly why they're actually changing this pro membership when it comes to GameStop. By them having this $5 a month, and by it expiring each and every month, it might make you go into GameStop even if you weren't planning on going on GameStop. But I don't think there'll be enough people who actually want to sign up, taking in consideration this new plan is going to be $20 a year, so $5 more. It's not 10% off each individual game. You only get one voucher for one purchase that month as well. So with the pro membership that's currently going on with the 10% discount, it's pretty much 10% on as much stuff as you want in the store, and there's no limitation. So let's say this month I want to buy like 4 or 5 used games. They all get a 10% discount, but with this one I only get one $5 voucher for the whole entire month, and you can see it just does not add up, since you only get one voucher per month and they do not stack each and every month. So overall, it's just flat out not a great deal, and I really don't think there's that many people who want to actually walk into GameStop just to use the $5 voucher, because if you weren't planning on buying anything that month, I don't think it's going to make you go to the store, because ultimately, depending on where you live as well, you may be wasting gasoline just to use that $5 voucher, and maybe there's not a game out that month that you want to use the $5 voucher. So as you can see, it's just not a good pro membership deal that they're actually changing to. Hopefully this doesn't actually affect every single store in the nation, and hopefully it's not a huge rollout, but considering it's GameStop and considering what GameStop is known to do, and they're known to do some questionable business practices, I'm not really too surprised that this would be rolling out nationwide to every single GameStop eventually. I remember a couple years ago they wanted to do this plan where they had a plan where you pretty much spend, I think, $60 a year, and you pretty much get access to as many games as you want, kind of like a rental deal, but that never really went down. And honestly, that really does puzzle me, since a lot of people agree if they started this rental deal that GameStop really implemented, it would have really boosted up their company a lot, and it would have been great for the company. But GameStop just claimed, well, our computer system wasn't ready to handle something like a big rental service, $60 a year. And then the coolest thing about that membership or the rental program was the fact that at the end of, I think, a year, you would be able to keep one of those games flat out, which was flat out fantastic. So you can see sometimes it just questioned me, what is GameStop actually doing? If they're trying to help their company, it does seem like they're helping their company by adding $5 more to it. But then again, the customer who's paying for this pro membership, they're not really getting anything in exchange for that extra $5. It just really does boggle my mind altogether. So what do you guys think of this brand new pro membership that GameStop is trying to rolling out? Do you think you'll be still subscribing to GameStop pro memberships if you currently are a GameStop pro member? And if you're not a GameStop pro member, are you going to consider a GameStop pro membership in the near future? Honestly, for me, I just do not see why I would want to subscribe to a GameStop pro membership when they're hiking the fee up and the deal is just not good at all. Just $5 vouchers every single month that flat out do expire, and you only get one per month. Overall, this is not great, and you can really see that GameStop is really desperate and really struggling when it comes to keeping their company financially stable. And you guys know it's only a matter of time until GameStop finally shuts down. Anyway, guys, this is Wayne from My Tech News, signing out.